I can't express how much I love my hair lately. I love it so much. I'm just gonna leave it in its waves because it looks really, the waves look really pretty. You're like really pretty. I'm just like obsessed. I can't explain how much I love my hair lately. I love my clothing lately. I love my jewelry lately. I love my makeup lately, my skin lately. I'm just like, you're that girl. You're that girl. I just like I finally have like enough money in my life where I can like go get shit that I want and need and not have to. I don't know. It's really hard when you. Something like people don't think about is that it's really hard to look your best when you don't have like necessarily the money to look your best. Does that make sense? Like I've wanted to look like a certain way for so long and have like a vibe that I like, and I haven't been able to have one because of financial things. And I feel like I'm not the only, especially plus size. I feel like I'm not the only one out there that feels that way and has gone through that. It's really hard to find like a good style and a good vibe when you don't have the money to even go do that. So I feel like I have the financial means to finally have the wardrobe that I want, the hair that I want consistently, and the thing is like I'm not buying expensive shit. Like it's not like I'm out here like buying. I can't even imagine. Oh God, if I didn't have this tire around me, I'd be snatched as a motherfucker. Um, it's not even that like you need $1 million, but sometimes you just need like it's like bitch. Sometimes you just need like $200. $200. Like to have beautiful hair, like to maintain a beautiful hairstyle and a beautiful haircut, I have, at least for my hair, I literally have to go to the salon. To the salon! I have to go to the salon, I'm not joking, like 4 times, at least minimum 4 times a year. I have to go 4 times a year in order to maintain like a good cut and style because my hair, first of all, my hair literally eats dye. Anytime I've gotten my hair dyed a certain color, it almost always gets eaten up like immediately, especially at like the roots. I love this thing. I love this thing so much with the little, like, it's called a lange, and I just love it so much. But like, I haven't been able to buy good hair products. I've never been able to really, like, up until recently, I haven't been able to buy good hair tools. I've had the same hair tools for years now, which probably isn't good either. It's probably not a good thing to have that. And I finally was able to buy myself a couple brand new hair tools that have really fixed my hair. Anyway, but that's not what you guys are here for. You're not here to talk about my fucking hair. I mean, maybe you are here to talk about my hair. Which, listen, I'm here to talk about that. But I came on because I was like, hey, summer house is over. Let's talk about it. Live chat. There we go, live chat. So if you guys want to comment below what you want to talk about, summer house is over. Vanderpump, well, technically it's not over. There's still a reunion, but Vanderpump Rules is over. So I'm kind of like, oh God, now what do we do? I made a video about that went up yesterday talking about like kind of like where do we go, kind of like where do we go from here essentially. Hey Jazzy, how are you? I made a video basically like where do we go from here? What do we do from here? I also made, in that video, I put, if you guys could ask me, if you go to the comment section of that video and ask me some questions for an upcoming video, I want to do answering followers' questions about reality TV shows. I want to do a video shouting you guys out because I appreciate you and all the support you guys have been giving me lately is like, you don't even understand how important that is to me. So I'm going to do that video soon and shouting you guys out, which I'm really excited about. I think I'm going to Target today, and you guys, obviously you guys, if you know, you know, Target is like my love language, and my husband was like, my husband's really into this card game right now, this Disney card game, and he's actually going to like a tournament for it. It's kind of fucking nuts. And he wants me to go get some more cards for him. And so hopefully I'm gonna be able to go do that today. He was like, hey, do you want to go to Target for me? I was like, is the Pope Catholic? Does the bear shit in the woods? Like, yeah, I want to go to fucking Target. But yeah, I watched the reunion last night. Not the reunion, sorry. I watched the finale of Summer House last night. I obviously watched the reunion of Vanderpump Rules because I did a video on it for you guys. So go check that out. And then, like I said, if you guys could go over there, even if you've already commented, I would really appreciate it if you guys would go over there and comment any questions you have for me about reality TV because I'm going to be doing a video soon. I'm hoping so this is my plan. Okay, this is what's in my head. All right. Next week's schedule of events is going to be finishing up the season 4 recap of Vanderpump Rules. I want to finish that first. And then when I finish that, my next video I plan on being answering my followers' questions about reality TV shows. So if you guys can go to my newest video of the Vanderpump Rules Part 3 reunion, and just, if you've already commented, just go back in there and comment again, and just comment a question that you have for me about any reality TV shows that you guys love. It doesn't have to be on Bravo. It also doesn't even have to be a current one. It can be like an old one that you guys loved. Because I'm a reality TV girl. I love reality TV. Not lately. Lately I've been like hating reality TV because I feel like it's just a bunch of BS at this point. It's not real. Like reality TV is not real anymore. I'm tempted after, like, I'm gonna keep doing the Vanderpump Rules recaps because you guys seem to really love those, and I'm happy to do them because I love the old show. I think I'm only going to do, though, I'm not joking you, until like I'm probably only gonna go to the season that Jax and Stassi and Kristen are off of it, because after that it's kind of just like flop Tina Aguilera. I'm really excited to do season 5 recap because that's the one, correct me if I'm wrong, that's the one where they have the bachelorette party for Katie and Schwartz, and it's like a complete fucking shit show. And they have like the famous like Tom Sandoval like busting the door down. He's like, look, he's a better wife, which is hands down one of the funniest things, and it's also my husband's favorite. It's my husband's favorite. Like, I think it's his favorite moment of all from Vanderpump Rules. I got my husband into Vanderpump Rules because it's it is the most insane TV show ever. Ever since we've been together, we've always watched Vanderpump Rules together, except for this season. He's like, this season, I want nothing to do with. This season can kick rocks. I'm like, same. But I did not watch the full season this year. I only watched, which if you follow me, you already know this, but I only watched the first 4 episodes, I think I watched. Because I know I did recaps on most of them on my channel, which you guys can go watch if you want to. I'm also tempted to do a video of me watching those videos that I already made from the beginning of this season to see if like my opinions have changed and to see like how I felt then versus like kind of how I feel right now. I'm very tempted. All right, so I'm gonna, actually, no, I don't want to shut that off. I want to keep it on, but I want to shut the fan off. I'm gonna shut the fan off. So far, I like my hair. Gonna do, oh God, yeah. All right, so far, I like my hair. I'm gonna do my mock-up for the day because I actually am going to exit my home today. I'm getting my hair done. Sooner the better. They stock it once, I think, first come, first serve. Okay, I'll go after his nap. All right, I'm going to Target today. I'm so excited. I love when my husband gives me a reason to go to Target. Then he's going to be like, no, listen, when you go, you can only get this and that and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, fine, whatever. Whatever you say, boss man. Because I'm on a diet right now. I'm on a shopping diet. I recently bought like so much shit. And my husband's like, listen, like I understand we have the money and that's great, but we also like need to take a pause. And I was like, why? I don't want to. So I have to unfortunately take a pause from all the shopping craziness. That being said, I did so I've been recently trying to get gold bracelets. that are really, really cute and stylish. And I think I just got a couple more actually. I'm so excited for them to come in the mail. I cannot friggin' wait. But I bought from this company called Bubs and Sass, I think it's called Bubs and Sass. And I got these bracelets and they look okay. So in this like view, they look way more yellow than they are. They're actually this nice, pretty gold. They're not this disgusting yellow that's showing up in the picture in the video right now. And they're so nice. Like it's kind of crazy. And they were only like the most expensive one I bought was for the bracelet was $35, which for waterproof like stainless steel jewelry for that's this heavy and weighted and nice for $35 is psychotic. I also got this, you can't really see it right now because of my collar, but I got this really cute little blue necklace. My blue's my favorite color. I got this little blue necklace. I recently got, I got some rings from them that are coming in. I just ordered some rings that have my son's initials on them. Funny enough, my son's initials together spell, their first name is G and O, so it looks like go. Or if you do it backwards, it looks like OG. So I'm like, either one. But I got rings, they're adjustable rings that I got. I got another bracelet. And I thought I got either another bracelet or another necklace. I don't remember what I got, but I got such a good discount. I found, like, I Googled, every time I go shopping, I always Google, like, search codes that I can put in to see if it will give me anything or whatever. And I put in it was like a buy two, get one code. And it put my cost of my jewelry down from like almost $160 with shipping all the way down to $100. I was like, bitch. And I just found it on the internet. I just Googled it. I was like, code for this company. And it popped up and I was like, I'm going to try it. And sure enough, it worked. And I was like, yeah. What did you guys think about? Did you guys watch Summer House last night? If you did, what did you think about it? God, I don't know what I think about it. I really don't even know what I think about Summer House anymore. I'm kind of like, I don't know. I'm kind of kerfuffled. It's hard because they're not like, okay, so like I've made a TikTok, I think, about it today. And it's not like with Ariana and Tom, where it was very much like, oh, this is the bad, like, this is the bad guy, this is the good guy. You know what I'm saying? Like that was very much we knew who was in the wrong and we knew who was in the right. It's not like that with Carl and Lindsay because they both have like they both are very flawed people and they both, I don't know, they both have their issues. So it's really hard to like, I don't know, I don't want to necessarily like pick a side. Like there are times where I'm like, oh my God, Carl is so on the right. And then there's times where I'm like, oh my God, Lindsay's so on the right. And then there's times where I'm like, you guys are both like so annoying and insane to watch. I can't even watch you anymore. I just go back and forth. I will say the one thing that did very much bother me about Lindsay this season is I do not like how she weaponized Carl's sobriety. That I find to be very like, not to be dramatic, but I actually find that to be very disturbing. Is that a bearing wall behind you? Bearing wall? I don't know what that means. What's a bearing wall? It's a wall? I don't know what a bearing wall is. I apologize. I'm just a woman. I don't know what a bearing wall is. I'm supposed to be in the kitchen and watching my kids today. So I just don't know. Like a bearing wall? Like the wall that's supposed to like keep the house up essentially? Like a load bearing wall? I apologize. I don't know these things. My husband's a construction guru man. He's built like a bunch of shit in our house and in our old place, and he's fantastic at that stuff. Me, on the other hand, not so much. The one thing I hate about putting this type of bronzer stuff on in my makeup is that I have to be like really good at shading it in, which is annoying because I will say the one thing that's great about being so fair is that my makeup, I feel like I don't have to blend like that amazing because I'm just so like you can't see a lot of mistakes on my skin from because of my skin tone, which I really, really love. But I also when I put tanner things on, I look like kind of insane. So I'm doing my neck now. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't like how Lindsay, like I said, weaponized. Ew, that looks like a turd. His sobriety. I found that to be so unbelievably out of line. But for like it's like, oh, Team Lindsay gets this point and Team Carl gets this point. For me, I don't like that Carl can't seem to figure out what the fuck he wants to do with his life. And then when Lindsay talks to him about it and is like, okay, this is what you want to do. So how are you planning on doing that? He's like, why can't you just support me? Why can't you just support me? And it's like, she does support you. But we have to figure out how the hell you're gonna actually do this. He just doesn't have he has all these big dreams, but no way to like actually implement them and to start and to do them. And she's like, Lindsay, flaws and all, but Lindsay is a businesswoman. She had a business, and I thought it was successful. I could be completely wrong, but I thought it was. And she's just like, okay, but like, how are we gonna do that? How are you going to have this bar, or how are you going to have this blah blah blah? And his response to it is like, oh my god, you just asked me way too many questions, and like, I don't know all the answers, and like blah 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 blah. And it's like, okay, but like, it's not like he's 20 years old and he's trying to like discover himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a grown ass man. How do you not have an idea of what you like? You need to have something. And he's like, oh my god, it feels like I just, you pay, like, because you pay the bills, like, you think you can do this and you think you can do that. And I'm just like, well, like, sorry, hate to say it, but she kind of can be like that. Like, sorry if she kind of can ask questions and kind of, question you and be like, what's going on? Like, I'm trying to understand why you're doing this or why you're doing that. Like, sorry, Charlie, but she actually is allowed to do that, especially if she is bearing all the financial responsibilities. Like, who's paying for this wedding? Who is going to pay for that wedding? Carl or Lindsay? You know what I'm saying? Like, so she does kind of get to question you and your financial choices if it's going to affect her. It feels to me like he's just not. Carl just has a lot of growing up to do. What the fuck is new? All these guys have a lot of growing up to do. It's so annoying. Kyle does. All the Toms do. Anybody with the name Tom essentially is a man child at this point, I feel like. Anybody with the name Tom, you're probably a man child. So hate to break it to you. but yeah, that's the one thing where I also agree with her in the aspect of, she was like, listen, like, I don't know why you're asking me to be this person when you've known me for 8 years, you know who I am, you know how I am. So I'm not really understanding why you need me to be this, like, oh my god, I will say, and someone posted this today, and I completely agree with it. I cannot fucking stand it when someone is being an asshole or treating you like shit, and then like they're like, okay, like, I just want a hug. Like, can I just get a hug? And it's like, no, you can like actually kick rocks. How about that? That's what you can get. You don't get a hug. You can actually kiss my pasty white ass. I cannot stand that. And then he's like, I just like want a hug. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm with Lindsay. You can take your hug and shove it. Like, no. You're just being an asshole to me and you want a hug? No. Like, sorry. And that I find to be, I don't know, it's kind of like I don't want to say he's a man child because I feel like that's not exactly what's happening, but she has a point in saying that he's kind of like, he's very lost and he relies on her a lot for his confidence and for, I don't know why I always fucking forget to do this part. He relies on her a lot for his confidence and for, him being able to pursue a lot of things. And I don't know, it's just really, I don't know, I think Carl is a very lost person. I think that he is struggling a lot ever since he got sober. And I'm going to just like theorize here that I think when he got sober, it was like, oh my God, like, I've always thought about wanting to be with Lindsay, and like she's always wanted to be with me, and like now that I'm sober, maybe like I finally see like what I've always wanted. And then he got to sit in that sobriety, and he's kind of like, wait a minute, is that what I actually wanted, or did sober Carl kind of like go off the edge? I mean, I go back and forth with like how Danielle was last season, because I think all Danielle needed to do was say her piece and just go, "Hey guys, like this is how I feel about the situation. This is how I feel about you guys. I'm just going to tell you how I feel, and you take it with you do with it what you want, but I'm your friend. I'm here for you." And I just want to see you guys happy, but I also want you guys to not like make a big mistake, essentially. And then she should have let it go. But that's the thing that pissed me off about Danielle last season, was that she made their relationship like her entire fucking personality. Oh, it's right in my where's my thing? Oh, it's right in your fucking hand, Sam. Um she made their relationship her like entire personality, and cried about it all season long, to a point that it was like disturbing. It's like, I don't know. I just want to support them, but I also want to do this, but I also want to do that. It's like, Danielle, say what you need to say and move on. And I do appreciate her being like, listen, I don't want to say gotcha. I don't want to like rub it in her face. Like, I told you so. It's more of just like, this was what I was trying to get you to understand last summer, of that I didn't want you guys to rush into things and make a mistake, because you guys do have this friendship and I love you guys so much. And I just want the best for you. And I don't want this to ruin that. But the way that she came off, she made it more about her and less about Carl and Lindsay, which she needed to not do. That's just how I don't know. I felt like Danielle was doing way too much last season. Like, she was on a warpath that needed to, again, like I said, calm the fuck down. But it wasn't, the thing about Danielle is like, she wasn't wrong. She just went about it all weird, and made it again all about her. And like, oh my god, I miss our friendship, and like we're not a triple, whatever we are, like a friendship anymore, and blah blah blah. And it's like, well, yeah, when people start dating each other, that's what happens, Danielle. It's called being an adult. She also just, got broken up with that chef guy or cook boy, whatever the fuck he was. Danielle just needs to get laid and go have fun and stop worrying about disgusting men. Men are from Venus, and men are from Mars, and blah blah blah. I like rearranged all of my shit the other day, and I'm like regretting it, because now I don't know. Oh, you know what? My kid was throwing it around. Hold on. This isn't exactly the brush that I wanted. Oh, it's right here. Hello. I'm just gonna, because I have ADD, I just shove shit everywhere. My stuff is just all over the house at this point. I can relate to somebody new. I hope, I don't know. I don't know what to think about Lindsay. There was rumors that she's pregnant, I guess, and I was like, oh god. I think Carl needs to be sober for a little bit longer before he dates somebody again. I think he needs to have his sobriety be the main thing in his life right now, and not finding a woman and dating and things like that. He needs to just focus on his sobriety, because I think if he does that, then he'll start realizing who the kind of guy he wants to be, what he wants in his life. And I think that's, in my opinion, I think that's better for Carl. I don't think Carl should be dating anybody. I think if I'm being honest, I think Carl needs to be sober another like year or two before he tries to date another person. My god, I can't stop staring at my hair. I just love the color so much. I hate when I do my videos in here, and sometimes I have to because of the AC going and stuff like that. And I hate it so much, because the color looks so yellow. Like, look how yellow that kind of looks. But it's not. That's so annoying. My hair's not that yellow. I'm putting way more makeup on than I need to today, but I don't know why. I'm just feeling it. Okay, I'm just feeling it. I've been buying all these like oversized t-shirts from Old Navy, and I've been loving them. And then it's so fun. Like sometimes I like wish I was friends with some of these reality TV star people, so I could like send them a DM and be like, this is what you should have done. See this right here? Here's an example of how you guys actually should have behaved, and you didn't. And that's how I feel about the finale of Summer House. I want to like send a message to like Lala and Sheena and be like, hey girls, so like this is what you should have done. You should have been as like super supportive and be like Paige, who is like, fuck that guy. He did you a favor. You shouldn't be getting married. You shouldn't have rushed into this. Fuck that guy. Let's take the money and let's take the plane tickets and let's go have a party where you guys should have been having your wedding. And let's go hang out and have a good time. That's what the girls on Vanderpump Rules should have done. And we all thought that's what was going to happen. And then for whatever reason, like I just don't get it. Like I truly just don't understand what I'm really, I don't know. And then Sheena's on her podcast making fucking excuses and saying shit like, oh, well, Ariana kind of wouldn't tell me where to go with Sandoval and what to do. And I wanted to be like, why is that on her? She just got broken up with the man that she was living with and had a full life with. And you want her to worry about you? What is wrong with you? What is actually wrong with you? Grow up and go figure it out for yourself and stop involving the person that got their life trampled on. It's like, oh, well, it really affected me too. Not as much as Ariana. Sorry. It wasn't as much as you there. It's like, holy shit, Sheena. This is probably, oh God, I hate to say it, but like, I've always like, I guess, I don't know if I've always like loved Sheena as like a caricature on the television program, but I've always appreciated her and appreciated her way of approaching reality TV because she's very entertaining. And you know what? She has put a lot out there for us to scrutinize. I don't know why this continues to keep happening. I get these like little pockets. I think it's acne. That's what it is. But I get these like little spots on my eyebrows and they drive me nuts. And like the color pigment gets stuck in them and then it looks chunky. And I've tried everything. It doesn't matter. I can't relate. My eyebrows don't look the same. They don't look that bad, but they don't look the same. They're missing something ain't right. But I'm not trying to like go crazy on them either. I'm not trying to look like an entire different human being here. I'm trying to, what I do need is I tried to buy like a blonder eyebrow pencil the other day and it cracked right in the parking lot because I'm one of those people that'll buy makeup and I'll open it in the parking lot because I'm a psychopath. And it cracked in the parking lot and I should have gone back in, but I had the baby. And if when you have a baby, you just go, I'm not going back in. You know how hard it was to go in with the baby? I'm not going back in with the baby. And it was like a really cheap eyeliner. So I wasn't like dying about it, but I don't know. I bought this from Morphe. I'm not a big Morphe fan, but it's hard to find a neutral palette that I like because there's always some weird color or some weird fucking shimmer in it. And I also have been really into like lavenders and purples. And like this one's really good. Again, the color is so fucking wonky. Like look at that color. Look at how that looks compared to how that looks. Completely different. But I really like this. It's called the Truth or Bear palette by Morphe. And yeah, I really like it. And Morphe's not expensive, so I'm not trying to buy expensive makeup these days. So I really like this palette and I've been using this lately. And I threw out a bunch of old makeup the other day because I was like, holy shit, I've had this forever. Like this is going to give me eye diseases. For 100% sure going to give me a disease. So I got this new one. I also have, what else do I have? I also have this Ultimate Warm Neutrals from NYX that I keep around. That's like kind of my travel one. And then I don't know why I keep this, because again, I'm probably gonna get an eye disease from this, but I don't really follow Raw Beauty Kristi anymore, but Raw Beauty Kristi's palette, it's just so pretty. You know why I keep it? Honestly, it's for these 4 right here, and then this shade over here, honestly, is why I keep it, because they're so pretty. They're just so pretty. And this is with ColourPop, so I keep that. Again, it's like 5 years old, pretty sure. Like they made it before, like, let's see, it's got to be at least 4 years old, because I'm pretty sure they made it in either 2019 or 2020. So again, super not a good idea to probably have it in my eye. How I don't have gangrene pouring out of my eyeballs is beyond me at this point, but here we are. I don't know what I want with VPR anymore, to be honest with you. I actually should shut this off. I don't even know. I guess for me personally, I either want them to completely move the fuck on, and I don't ever want to see Vanderpump Rules ever again, or I would like them to start over with a completely different group of people, and I would like them to be people that were already friends. I don't want like a made-up cast. I think that's where we started getting into problems, was when we started getting into hiring like actors and actresses for the damn show, instead of, you know, real humans that were really friends and really spent time together. That's when we started getting into like a fucking creepy kind of territory. And so for me, I want like an actual friend group. And I think that they could probably do that with Tom Tom and Pump. Oh God. Oh, my neck. I know that's not good for my neck. Don't tell me. Don't diagnose me. But I think they could do that, honestly, with Pump and Tom Tom. The issue is I don't know anybody right now that wants to literally watch anything to do with the Toms. So if they did it, it would definitely have to be like, they would have to basically essentially be like the Lisa Vanderpump of the group and just like barely hop in and barely come in and barely have a conversation with the group. And we don't need to talk to them, see them, have conversations with them. Like, we don't need to do anything. Like, please don't interact with the animals at the zoo, okay? That kind of situation. So, but I wouldn't mind that. They can't do anything with Something About Her because it's too small. There's not enough going on. And then to be completely honest with you, I doubt they have drama, and I doubt they have issues, and I doubt they have concerns. I bet you they could probably get like one of the girls that works there maybe involved. But other than that, I'm like, no, please don't include the Something About Her girls. Like, leave Something About Her the fuck alone at this point. I want Something About Her to be nothing about that group. I want them to be able to, I really hope, I'm sorry if this like bums people out, but I really hope that Ariana and Katie don't come back. I really, really hope that they don't come back. I don't want them to come back because I think that they are so much better than this fucking group anymore. They are beyond the show now in so many different ways, not just like famous shit, you know, but also like maturity. They're just more mature. This is kind of like a nighttime look. I'm like, it looks pretty and I like it, but it's kind of it's a little nighttime. You know what I'm saying? It's a little on the nighttime side. And I'm like going out in public as a human. What am I doing? I'm doing too much. But that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm going to do just a little bit underneath. Just a smidge. But I feel like if they were going to do that, it would need to be, it would have to be the Pump Tom Tom connection there. Because it definitely gives like the Sir Villablanca vibe of like, they're right next door and they're so close to each other, blah, blah, blah. I think they could make that one work. I think that could work. But I don't want Vanderpump involved at this point. Like, oh my God, I'm so over Vanderpump at this point. She doesn't care. They don't care. Like, she's never around anymore. She's not involved in her restaurant. She's too busy doing 700 Vegas friggin' residencies at this point. She don't she don't give a shit about anything to do with her California locations now. She has people running those for her. She doesn't have anything to do with them. So, but yeah, I don't need anything to do with Vanderpump. I'm all set. We can move on. Thank you for the like. I appreciate that. Whoever did that. Like I'm good to move on from Vanderpump as a whole. So I don't know. I don't know where they go from here. Some people are like, oh, bring them back. Some people are like, F, no, don't bring them back. And I'm kind of the don't bring, of course I get mascara all fucking over my face. I'm in the crew of don't bring this group back. We don't need them. You know what I kind of want to do? Just because I'm such an asshole, is I kind of want Ariana and Katie to not come back. And I want this group to be forced to have a show. And I want to watch, this is so mean, but I want to watch the ratings go to shit. And then be like, and it's like, okay, well, you don't have Ariana anymore to blame for every fucking thing on the planet. So now what? Now what's the issue? Pick a lane, Linda. Pick a lane, Linda. That's kind of where I kind of feel like, I don't know. I kind of feel like I want to just be an asshole. And be like, okay, you guys think you're so much better than Ariana, and you can carry the show, and you can have all these conversations, and blah, blah, blah. Go ahead, go have them. Go have them without Katie, go have them without Ariana, and let us know how that works out for you, and let us know if the show is good enough. And honestly, that includes the producers and stuff like that, because we all know, I don't think they realize this, but we all know that they are the reason why this season did not turn out how we as the fans wanted it to turn out. Because they wanted, for whatever reason, to give that buffoon a redemption arc. Why? Not sure. Don't know. Don't know why they want to give that garbage human a redemption arc is truly beyond me. They should have made him look like a complete asshole. Like they've always done with Jax. It's like, why didn't they just do what they do with Jax? They made Jax look like a dingling every season. They never gave him a redemption arc. It was like, oh, we're going to just always make him look like an ass. They should have just done that. I don't know why I always forget to spray this before I put on my mascara. Because then it just makes my mascara wet. And that's not what we want. My makeup looks amazing, but it also looks insane. Like this is not makeup I should be wearing right now. This is like nighttime makeup. I don't know why I thought I should do this style of makeup right now in like the afternoon. And it's literally what? 11:14 in the afternoon where I am. My card on your way. Okay. I will grab your card on the way. I will definitely do that. No concerns there. All right. And then I want a little lippy, but nothing crazy. I think I have one lip in here. I don't keep a lot of lipsticks because they don't look good on me, in my opinion. I don't think I look great. I don't know why, but I just don't think I look good in lipstick. I think I look good with like my natural color and like a gloss. I don't know. I've just never, every time I put lipstick on, I just feel like I look insane. So I usually only put like a little bit on and a gloss, and I call it good vibes. I'll call it good. I know I have a gloss in here somewhere. I can't relate to desperation. All right, I have a gloss except for hiding, so I'll just go find it. I gotta charge my headphones, so I have those around. All right, unplug that. That's good. But I think my makeup turned out really good. I think it looks amazing. It's too much, that's all. It looks incredible, but it looks also ridiculous. Got my earrings. My son should be awake in a little bit. We're out here. We're in my house. Welcome. Welcome to my house tour. Okay, hi. Okay, here we are. Hi. I'm trying not to be loud while my son is taking a nap. There we go. You know what's so crazy is that on camera, my hair, my makeup doesn't even look that crazy. It actually looks pretty chill. But in person right now, if I could show you my makeup in person, you'd be like, Sam, you have too much makeup on right now. And I'd be like, you know what, random person on the internet? You're right, I do. I'm so bummed that Martha's Vineyard's getting a pause. I don't really understand. They didn't, like, unless you guys have a news article that I didn't see, I could not find like the reasoning as to why. I couldn't find like, oh, it's because of this or oh, it's because of that. It was kind of just like they're on pause for right now. Like, what does that mean? Sorry, I'm doing some work too, but yeah, I don't know. I'm glad Vanderpump Rules is over for once, which is kind of sad, but I am kind of glad that it's over and we can take a little time out and a little break because I think they need a break, honestly, and I think we need a break from them. So I'm kind of happy that it's over. Hi, how are you? Did you guys see that? That's disgusting. I'm so sorry. That was disgusting. Yeah, I'm kind of happy that it's over. I'm kind of glad that we're taking a break from them, that they're taking a break from us. And then we can kind of just go from there and see what happens. But I don't see a world where, I don't know, I don't see a world where this crew comes back together. I really, 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 really don't. Doing good. How about you? I'm doing good. You missed me just doing my hair and makeup. So that's all done. So now I'm just chilling here with you guys talking. That's how I'm doing right now. Um, if you are, if anybody who's watching is able to go to my latest video and submit a question for an upcoming video, that would be awesome. Any questions you have about reality TV shows and things you want me to answer or know, I'm happy to do that. That's going to be an upcoming video, which I'm really excited about. I'm very, very excited about it. Can't believe the desperation. Last night I was on Spotify and I was just playing a bunch of like songs that are out right now and listening to the songs while reading the lyrics to them. I love doing that. I love me a lyric. Oh yeah, she's 100% crying now, and I'm okay with that. Yeah, I love doing that. I was listening to some Beyonce last night of Cowboy Carter. I listened to a little bit of Sabrina. I listened to, oh God, what's her name? Oh my God, Chapel Rowan. I listened to a little bit of Chapel Rowan last night. I'm getting into Chapel Rowan. I'm really getting into the lesbian singers. Like I'm really vibing with them lately. Like Chapel Rowan, Renee Rapp. Um, who else just came out? And I was like, oh my God, I love that for them. There's another artist that just recently came out, and I was like, hell yeah, brother. So yeah, I've been enjoying a lot of new artists lately and trying some stuff out. I don't know, like I'm 34, but I feel like I'm 25 in my brain. So sometimes I like certain people and I'm like, dude, is it okay that I like this singer? I'm 34. Like, you know what I'm saying? But because I've already gone through the Taylor Swift album, Tortured Poets, like 7 million times. So I've already gone through that journey. And now it's like, I want like a little summertime fun vibe. I think I'm gonna make my summertime I think I'm gonna make a summertime playlist and get it just a bunch of songs that I know will like lift me up and make me feel happy and have a good time and that I can like drive in the car with the windows rolled down and like that kind of vibe. I was listening to Hot to Go by Chapel Rowan. I love that song. This is so weird, but I love songs that sing the letters and spell things. Those are like my favorite songs. Like, this shit is bananas. love that song. I don't know why, but I'm just like one of those people that I love. I wish this necklace showed up more. You can't really see it. It's really sad because I actually love this necklace, but you can't really see it. One by one, your hand. If I literally lost fat right here, my face would look so weird. Sometimes I'm kind of happy I have like this fat right here because like look at what I would look like without it. That's huh? Like this kind of like fills me out a little bit. My face shape would be nuts. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I'd like my face to be looking like that. All right, you guys, I'm gonna let you go. I love you so much. And I hope you guys have a great friggin' day. And I'll see you a little bit later somewhere else on the internet. I'm sure. Go check out my newest video and go check out any of my other videos. I have a Vanderpump Rules playlist. Go check that out. And like I said, go to the comment section of the latest video and ask me a question about reality TV that you want me to answer for an upcoming video. I love you. Bye.